Ever thought of making a computer application that will play the Gangnam Style video? Well, we have made an app like that in the Android platform. Check it out.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Isn't that cool? Let's see how you can design something like that in Android Studio.
Hello guys, today I will show you how to create an Android application. This is a very basic Android application with some animation. Let's see the application.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
So what it does, when we click the start, the animation and the music will start, and when we press stop, the music and animation will stop. This is a very basic application, so let's start. We will use Android Studio for this development. Android Studio has version for Windows, Linux and Macintosh. You can download your version from this link. It's the downloading the Android Studio is a very easy process. You have to just agree with the terms and condition and click the download button. After downloading the Android Studio, we have to download the JDK Java Development Kit from this link. If we go to this link, we can find the JDK to download. Click download. We have to accept their license agreement and download the version for our system. If we click here, it will automatically start the download. After finishing the download, we have to just install the JDK in our system. After that, we have to set up the Android Studio for the first time. If you open the Android Studio, then it will show you a welcome page. Click next. We have to select the installation type, standard. Press next, and it will show us settings. If we click finish, it will start the download and the SDK, software development kit for Android, and when it is finished, we are ready to use the Android Studio. After completing the setup, create a new Android Studio project. Give it a name like Android animation. This is just a name for our company domain. Select the place for the project. Press next. Select the minimum version of the Android SDK. I am selecting Lollipop. Go to the next. Select empty activity. This is the name of the Java file, and this is the name of the XML file. We will use the XML file for design and the Java file for the logic. And when we press finished, the Android Studio will create the project for us. It may take some time. Our Android Studio project is now ready. This is the Java file and this is the XML file. We can also find the XML file in this folder and the Java file in this folder. So start the design. We will not use this layout. We will use the linear layout. For linear layout, we have to set up the orientation. The orientation will say this layout that in which format all the component will stay inside of this layout. We will not use the text view.
To make it easier, we can use the design tab. Here you can find all the component. We have to just drag and drop from here to here. Um, Suppose we will use a image view here. Just click and drag this into the layout. We will use just white color as a background. We can also select the attributes of this layout from this panel, the right panel. You can select the width of the layout, also the height of the layout. We will fix the height of the layout as 400 dp, and this is the ID of the image view. Using this ID we can call this image view from the Java file. There's no other attributes we need to change. Right now we need a button. Yeah. um, we also need to assign a ID to this button. Suppose we let it play. Width and height is okay. The height is wrap content. Wrap content means it will wrap all the item inside this button. Then the background, we can change the background color also. I we can select the color accent. You can change the color as you want. We can also change the text of the button. We can also change the color of the button's text. Let it be white. Yeah, so I think we are done with the design. Now we can work on the Java file. Now we need to connect the image view and the button with this Java. We can connect the image view using this code. We will assign ID, and now we have to connect the ID with the XML ID. Suppose the ID was image view. Now we have to connect the button. Name it play button. Find view by ID. It will search the XML for this ID, and we have the name it is play. Now we need to create the animation file for the animation. Now the main thing, I will start working on the animation file. I have created 16 picture. I will show one after another to make an animation. I am now copying it. I will paste it in the drawable folder. You can find the drawable folder in the res folder. We also need an file to declare the animation. We also copy this file in the drawable folder. In this animation file, I have declared all the images. I have also declared which image come after which image. Suppose A will come at first, after that the B will come. It will, every image has a duration. For the first image, it has duration of 200 millisecond. I have also declared that all the image will not repeat. Now we have to call this animation file from the Java file. We can simply call this animation using this code. I have to change the name of the image view, and also I have to call an animation drawable. I need, yeah. Here we are doing now I have to call the animation from the Java file. I will simply copy this code here. In this code, I am setting the animation file as the image resource of the image view and creating a animation drawable using this code. Now we need to play the animation when the button is pressed. There is a code for button pressed function. We will write what will happen after the button press in between this bracket. We will call animation run this function. This will start the animation. Now we have to test the application. You can run the application in the virtual device. If you are using virtual device for the first time, you have to create a new virtual device. I will show you how to create a virtual device. Press play button. You will see a button create new virtual device. Press there. You have to select any of these device. I am selecting Nexus 5. Next. Now you have to download system image for your virtual device. You can select recommended versions and also select from these. Suppose you are selected Nugget, press download. It will start the download process. I will not continue with the process because I have already downloaded a Marshmallow system image in my laptop. I will use that image. Press next, and after you press finish, the system will create a Android virtual device. I will use the virtual device I have already created. This is the virtual device I have created earlier. I will use this. Select this and press OK. It will run the Android virtual device. It will take some time to start the application, so you have to wait for a time. Application is now running, but there is a problem. We cannot see any animation here. It's because we have made a mistake. We have declared color white as the image source of this image view. That's why only white color is showing in the image view. If we delete this line and play this application again, we will see the animation. Now we can see the animation. If we click the play button, the animation will start. Now we need to apply some logic here. We will stop the animation when any user click the play button, and we also change the play text to stop. For this we need to add some logic. Using this code we can stop the animation when any user click the button. In using this code I am getting the text from this button. If the text is equal to play, I will start the animation and change the play button text to stop, or otherwise I will stop the animation and change the play button text to play. Let's see what happens if we run this code. The animation is going on. If we click the stop, the animation stopped. If we click play, the animation will start. Now we need to add some music here in the background of this animation. For that we need a music file. I have already gathered a music file. We need to store the music file in the raw folder of the res folder. We will copy the raw folder. Just copy the raw folder to the res folder. We can see the mp3 file here. I will run this mp3 when the animation will start. For this we need to declare the mp3 player in our activity. To declare this we need this code. Media player. Now we need to start the media player when the animation starts. Player start. This will make the music pause, so we can now run the application. If we click play, the music and the animation will start, and after that if we click stop, the music and the animation will stop.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
So we have completed our application. I think you have learned how to create animation and play music in the Android application. Hope you can make use of it, and let me know if you have any problem.